Okay. Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. Once again, Annalise, thank you very much for a great presentation. Can everybody hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay,
Yes.
great.
Yes, we do.
Okay. Let me move around my screen a little bit here. Okay. Um, I'll give you a quick overview of who I am, and then I'll jump right into it. Okay. I'm Dr. Ricky Galloway. Um, From an academic perspective, I have a bachelor's degree in applied social science. I have one master's degree in management information systems, a second master's degree in international business, and a PhD in organization leadership with an emphasis in information systems and technology management. So that's my academic perspective. I own Transcontinental Consulting, which is a management consulting firm, and I also own a canine training business where I train canines and personal protection dogs and canine bodyguards. A little bit about the company is Transcontinental is a minority enterprise. In America, we can have businesses breaking out into minority, women's owned, veteran owned, and things of that nature. So I'm considered a minority business enterprise, but I operate domestically as well as internationally. Our organization is a three-pillar organization. Um, we operate in all of the various sectors, meaning commercial, government, and nonprofit. Transcontinental provides a wide breadth of innovative, cost-effective information technology solutions designed to meet the demands of the industry dynamics and mission-critical requirements. Okay, so that's pretty much who the company is. So let's go with move this out the way. And so, like I said, the company, we focus on three core competencies, i.e., project management, strategic operations, and executive leadership and development. For the purpose of this webinar, I'm going to focus mainly on the strategic operations of the business. Okay. It possesses extensive knowledge and ability to integrate effective business transformations to improve performance, reduce costs, implement risk management strategies, and increase organization resilience. Okay, so would you understanding that from a strategic perspective, we go through the nuts and bolts of your organization and help you move from where you are, we do, from where you are to where you want to become, and we formed ourselves. Our organizations form as the bridge to get you there. Okay. Now, for the purpose of today, what we're going to focus on is the strategic management system, or the SMS. Okay. What I look at is, have you heard of this? A lot of times people neglect the strategic part of their business and they focus mainly on the products they want to sell or the service they want to give without understanding the strategies that come behind it. So let's look at how important strategies are. We heard of this little business that he started in the garage of his house, and he don't even sell any particular products. But today, most of us, if not all of us, use this business on a daily basis. Some of us use it a little bit too much. It's called Amazon. Some of us do a little bit too much shopping with this business. Okay. Then you have other businesses where it's formulated, it's an idea presented, and then you get people telling you, no, that's never going to work. Anybody ever fall into that? They had something that they wanted to do and somebody told them it wasn't going to work.
Yeah, true.
Okay. Because one of the times, sometimes the most important person to believe in is yourself. There's always going to be someone who tell you the business that you want to start is not going to work. Well, it was this gentleman called Frederick Wallace Smith. That's actually not called because he's still alive. That's his name, Frederick Wallace Smith. Some of you may not know the name, but I guarantee you've used his product. And he formulated a business model while attending Yale University, and he wrote a paper. And what he said was, people will be willing to pay more money to get something delivered to them quicker. The professor gave him a D on the paper and told him it'll never work. Well, today the company is worth over $5.4 billion, and the company's name is FedEx. So understand, Every business, no matter the size, the product, or the service, all is rooted in what I refer to as the sunflower of the business operations, which is the strategic management system. Okay, you see, some like to say things like sounds good, but it won't work, as if what Fred was telling you, it wouldn't work. Do not be fooled. Okay, if there's something that you want to do, I guarantee you, I guarantee you, there is someone out there that will support your business and purchase your product. Okay. Back in a few years ago, there was a gentleman, he sold this rock, and he made this rock, put it in a little basket with some hay, and he painted the rock, and he sold this rock and called it a pet rock. And people purchased it to the point where he made $27 million. If somebody can make $27 million selling a rock, you can surely sell your product. Okay.
Yes.
So when we look at these five elements, okay, so let's talk about your business. So you say, when you once you formulate and you decide, I want to create a business, most people, like I said, start their business looking at it from the product or the service they want to sell. I'm going to sell widgets. And then they focus strictly on the widgets, but they don't focus on what I learned, what I've coined the business of doing the business. And what does that come from? Business of doing the business is rooted in five key elements. And I don't care if you have a lemonade stand or a Fortune 500 company. I guarantee you, your business is formulated on these five elements, and they are the strategic vision, operations, people, finance, and marketing. Okay, and that's where I call this systems strategic management system, or your sunflower. Okay, any questions so far? What I'm looking for now is to get you to interacting for, I want to have you interact with me on understanding the business of running your business. Okay, when you get rooted in the business of running your business, you start to work on your business instead of being in the business. Okay, I want you to think of everything that's true to you that you know not, that you know today about business. There are three different levels of business mastery, and you must strive to reach level three, because it's at that level where you maximize each element of this strategic management system. When you're able to do something others are not able to do, you become a technician. That's fine. When you are able to see something others are not able to see, you become a leader, and that's great. But when you are able to learn to master your mind, you will be able to attract and manage the mind of others. Okay. Now, we have a lot of different, we have some leaders, Mahatma Gandhi. He mastered his mind, and he was able to master the mind and the thinking of a lot of other people. He used his for good. Then you have people like, unfortunately, Hitler, who used his for bad. Okay. But the mind is the most powerful tool. And when you can master your own mind and the way you think and help, and again, remember, leadership is nothing more than the ability to influence others. Okay. So when you can master your mind, you can also master the thought process of helping other people. Okay. You must be able to take charge of your mind, your body, and self development. Okay. We're going to discuss the strategic management system that will keep your focus on your business and the purpose of your business, which should always be to serve the public. At the point where you feel, you know, I'm getting into business, and I heard a couple of people was talking about they want to get into business to master and help people through sickle cell, and that was great. You heard other people want to help people grow. Those are when your business is formulated on helping other people, I guarantee your business will be successful. At the point where your business is formulated on making money, you're going down the path where you almost be making quote unquote deals with the devil. Because as long as you're chasing money, you can be looking to do a little bit more to catch the money. And unfortunately, you're gonna veer off course of what the true model of what your business is. And like that Simon Sinek talked about the why. When you're chasing the money, you're gonna veer off of why you actually started that business in the first place. So what I'm going to do now is take each one of these elements and I'm going to break them down. And I'm going to try to go a little bit quickly, but only because I want you to ask me questions about your business and things of the nature so I can help you and address those things for you. What I'm going to focus on is what you do, on the what's. And the how is I work with people to develop their how, but we'll focus on the what. So what we're looking at right now is first we're going to look at the strategic vision.